Bonjour, mes petits choux. Tonight I'm in a mood to experiment. So I'm switching out my usual cocktail with a malty beverage my houseboy Otto suggested. It's a Lance Bass Ale. Oh, how full-bodied and smooth. The 1950s and early 1960s saw many of Broadway's biggest hits adapted to film. And some of the greatest playwrights of the century were brought to the big screen, not the least of which was the legendary Tennessee Williams. We've recently unearthed a somewhat sticky print of the once-lost film, A Hot Tin Menagerie of Desire from 1961. It's based on Mr. Williams' play, The Albatross of Summer. Tonight, we are honored to play a scene from this previously unseen masterpiece. So, rest yourself on the fainting couch with a mint julep and enjoy all the southern fried goodness.
Well, it sure is good to see you after all these years, Addison. Though I must say, your letter came as quite a surprise. Who was it made you leave Memphis?
Well, Charlotte.
Oh, please. Call me Big Mama. I ain't been little Charlotte for a long time.
I have to admit I fell on some hard times down in Memphis.
What kind of hard times?
Oh, nothing I couldn't handle, of course. I simply had to leave my employment at the grocery store. There's a slow decay that befalls a salesman when he is forced to shoulder the desperations of customer after customer.
And remind me what it was you did at the grocery store?
You might say I worked on the meat aisle.
This room has suddenly taken on the distinct odor of double entendre. And you left of your own accord?
One might say I was let go. Bastards tossed me off like an alley cat. Although unlike an alley cat, it is not my nature to land on my feet. Which is why I do so appreciate your willingness to take in a temporary guest.
Seeing as you will be staying with us for a few days, I best go out and get some supplies from the store. Now, Addison, there is just one rule you must follow if you are to stay in my home.
Yes, Big Mama?
No entering my brother's bedroom from either the front door and certainly not his back door. He needs his rest. He's not well.
Brother. I do not recall Charlotte ever before speaking of a brother.
You seem to have found my menagerie.
Why, hello there.
Hello.
Seems we have suffered the indignity of not being introduced. In fact, I must admit that until mere moments ago, I did not realize that you existed.
My sister does not speak of me much. She finds me too delicate for open conversation.
I'm sure that's simply not the case.
Well, that's very kind of you to say. My name is Stuart Van Harton.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Van Harton. My name is Addison James.
I know who you are.
Well, I am doubly embarrassed then.
No, I mean... Well, you were captain of the football team all those years ago. I remember seeing you walk through the halls with all your friends. I would watch you from behind, no less. Footballs were not the only plump spheres you boys sported.
Very observant, I see. I might warn you to shield that vision when you step in the outside world. You might find life to be more cruel than kind.
Do you mean to say your life hasn't been as spectacular as we all expected it to be?
Why, yes, of course it has been. What on earth would make you think otherwise?
I know what it is to want something more, Mr. James. In fact, you hold the subject of my dreams in your dexterous fingers. No, sir, the other fingers. I spend every morning with my menagerie, and every evening, and every 5th Sunday of the month, whenever my sister is out of the house. You see, I must keep it secret from her, or else she'll spank me. She'll spank me real hard.
That sounds awesome.
Awful.
Yes, that's what I was saying, awful.
I imagine them, Mr. James, these strong soldiers, in Guernica, or in Bali, or right here on American soil. They're tired. They're hungry. They've been beaten down by the overbearing sun, making their chiseled, supple bodies gleam with sweat, and imploring them to overcome themselves. And they listen, one by one. They take off their dirty coats and they lay together. They celebrate their madness. They soak up every drop of life possible. I imagine it, Mr. James. Unlike you. You were not satisfied with imagining. You have gone out and lived. I'm afraid it is my turn to be embarrassed.
Oh, no. Absolutely not, Mr. Van Harton. You know, back in Memphis, I used to make love with a customer. I mean, loaves. Meatloaves for a grocery customer. Anyhow, he used to tell me how he would open up his dresser drawers and caress his laundry to make himself feel good.
Oh, yes, I suppose it...
And then he would open up his drawers, the dresser drawers, and take out the socks, the dirty socks that he would put back in the drawer. And he would lay them all over the bedroom floor.
Well, perhaps not.
And then he would urinate all over those socks while he whistled Dixie. And then he would take those socks and throw them at the mirror. So you'd take that, you filthy degenerate! And that! And that! And that was how he would spend his evenings. That seems just like your toy soldiers.
It was a grocery customer that told you this?
Something like that. But he was a handsome, passionate man like yourself. He needed to be indulged in a certain fantasy or two.
Oh, my. Mr. James, I've heard kind words before, but they have often amounted to nothing more than a collection of broken promises.
I intend to break no promises, Mr. Van Harton.
Can I make you promise me something now?
Anything.
Tell no one of my secret. Not even my wretched sister knows my dreams. I want it to be something shared between the two of us, alone.
Your little secret is safe with me.
Little. No matter. After all, no one keeps a secret like a stranger.
I might like to become more than a stranger.
I'm not like that too. I'm not. Oh, it's my British sister. She can be so hulking and mean in a disturbingly attractive way. You must hide.
I know you're in there. Thought I told you not to enter my brother's bedroom.
I'm sorry, Miss Van Houten. I mean, Big Mama.
This smell. I sense in the air the whiff of lust and deceit.
Oh, sister, you didn't mean nothing
Be
wrong.
quiet. This here land was left to me by my father, and I'll run it the way I choose. I don't need no city slicker poking around these parts.
What parts?
Classmate and no classmate? You can take your bags and move on, Mr. Jacobs.
No. I love him. Yeah. I love him. And I want to live. I want to live.
There's no life out there worth living for you. It would be best for you to stay here and be my baby boy.
No. After all this, okay. I have to live, Charlotte. I have to live.
This is all your fault. You voiced his mind. You get out of here right this moment. You leave with me. I never want to hear your name again.
Oh, Stuart. She can kick me out and leave me on the street to wilt away. But she'll never take what we have. She can never take our hot tin menagerie of desire.
We have a vintage interview with the always sultry Tennessee Williams.
Your novel is regarded as a masterpiece that gives voice to sublimated desires.
We have always transformed our cravings for what we cannot have into art. If I have written something that speaks to a certain proclivity, well, it must be that the audience feels that pull of its charms as well.
A fascinating theory. Are you saying that at heart, everyone is a bit...
Well, perhaps not as something they'd ever express.
Well, now, you've been out since long before it was, well, perhaps not illegal in most of the country, but I'm certain you faced your share of discrimination over the years.
Oh, yes.
And you feel that's informed your writing?
Well, my novels, certainly, and my later plays. The first few were conceived in a certain state of innocence where I could hardly see myself separate from the work. It wasn't until I went to New York for the first Broadway staging of Trolley of Magnolias that I really understood.
You are referring to your arrest?
How was I to know? The ignominy of being arrested for public solicitation at a restaurant. The judge was very kind, though. Let me off with a warning. Said it could have just been a misunderstanding when I ordered those biscuits and gravy.
How did that make you feel?
Oh, that I was denying some part of myself just to escape the cruel arm of the law. How can a man be himself when he cannot express his southernness openly? Until that day, I had truly never felt any shame in it.
Do you think that younger people won't have the same connection to your work, coming up in a time when radio and television has normalized southernness to some extent?
There will always be those that society scorns, and they will always give rise to our greatest artists who see more clearly for it. If not for Georgia, then for the love of peaches, as they say.
And please don't forget to subscribe. And if you like that notification bell, don't forget to put a ring on it. Oh, you. I'm your host, Dick Marlborough. Until next time, stay fabulous.